Hello everyone. Today we'll talk about concrete materials. But first, as a reminder, let's see how we make concrete. Concrete is made in a batching plant by mixing gravels, sand, water and cement together. Then the load is carried by a mixer truck to the work site where the workers are pouring it. I used to do this process for 9 years as a worker first and more recently as a civil engineer. And I always have the same issue, which is that 7% that all the concrete that I produce is always wasted for one main reason, which is bad rheology, that means bad consistency. And bad consistency affects every aspect of the concrete journey.
So that's why we came up with Greyn. Greyn is a solution that helps concrete mixing plants manage their concrete delivery cycle with AI and data analytics.
So with Greyn, we have a huge impact as we preserve resources, as we cut concrete losses first, but also we preserve water addition to concrete and CO2 emissions from being released in the environment. And also we help mixing plants save money whenever a truck arrives on the work site and is refused.
So we won't have rheology problems anymore thanks to our sensor that will be installed in the concrete mixing trucks. Also, we'll solve the problem of poor formula thanks to our data collection process that will improve our predictive model for the next deliveries. So Greyn provides an easy-to-use platform. So we'll provide information about the order, the track status, and finally about concrete status. This concrete status will include information about the age, the temperature, and the slump. The slump is the consistency of our concrete.
So as you can see here on this concrete project, if workers had used Greyn for this project, they would have avoided the release of almost 1,000 tons of CO2 in the atmosphere.
The French concrete market is about 4 billion euros, but we are addressing the losses, which is more about 220 million euros. And the problem is global. For the whole world, it's about 70 billion euros, and it represents 135 million tons of CO2 every year.
And the market is still growing for many reasons, including the introduction of low-carbon concretes, which have a complex formulation, but also the French government and regulation and prices which will increase in the upcoming years for raw materials.
Through our customer discovery, we had a chance to talk to several experts, and they were really enthusiastic about our solution. This is why we agreed on a pilot test with Lafarge Sim next September, and then another pilot test with Vinci Construction in October.
And so to do so, we're a Greyn team of 3. So Damien, our CEO, who has worked many years for Vinci Construction, Amine, our CTO, who has already founded his own startup Way Out, and myself, I graduated from Sciences Po Paris and I worked for Saint-Gobain as well.
So here are the 3 takeaways that we want you to remember, and please help us to make concrete Greyn again.